Hey guys, here with the teacher Lena. Nice to meet you all if you haven't met me yet. I just wanted to make this video to encourage you to study English. Even if we are about to finish this year, it is important to have really solid goals, because sometimes we just wait for the right moment to happen, right? And then we just want to study English when we have the time, or maybe we have enough money to pay for a course or something like that. We think that the fact to begin, it just requires a lot of time and a lot of money. But let me tell you the truth. Most of my really good students, they didn't spend a lot of money on it. And they didn't feel like they were spending a lot of time either. They were just having fun with the language. They were just trying to communicate in different ways, even from the basics, because sometimes we just want to speak perfectly. And as I say to you, we want to have the perfect time to start. So it's not like that, It's just the fact to believe in all the things that you can do. By the way, it's like 4:30 a.m. in the morning. I haven't taken a shower yet. I just started with my routine, and I decided to make this video for you guys because I have started to set my goals properly right in the morning, and I have started to create different things in the morning. So that's one of my recommendations. If you don't know how to start and you want to start with baby steps, which is really smart of you to start doing in that way, you can start learning English really early in the morning and at least 10-15 minutes. You can even start with 5 minutes. It's okay. It's just the fact of starting right now. And we sometimes just think that 5 minutes is not enough. We sometimes think like, oh, just 5 minutes, I won't learn anything about it. But it's not just about learning a language itself. It's about creating a solid routine that you need in order to get there. And you can start with baby steps. In fact, you must start with baby steps if you're not used to study like that. I have seen some brilliant students learning the language because they got immersed to it and they have passion. But if you don't have enough passion for this, what you can do is to start with 5 minutes and then start falling in love with the language. In this case, English or any language that you want to learn. But start with something. Don't wait. Okay, I'm just gonna wait for Christmas or maybe the next year because it's October or November already. No, just begin the process now. This is your call. You have wanted this for a long time, and this is the right moment to begin. Why tomorrow? Why next year? If your dream is waiting for you now. We are not patient enough. We just want easy and quick results. And that's not the real life. You want to make your progress, you want to learn faster, you want to have quick results, you just have to fall in love with the process. You just have to forget about the outcome at the end. You just have to enjoy the journey, have fun, and then you will see that as you're not putting a lot of resistance on it, you will learn for sure. So just trust your guts, trust in yourself, believe in yourself. Okay, that's what you need. And start learning. Now, I'm going to give you some specific tips so you can start. The first one is exactly what is happening right now. As I told you before, I decided to start creating what I want or learning what I want really early in the morning before I just go to work or do something else. Some people would say, okay, I don't have enough time to sleep. I need to sleep. Okay, just go to bed 5 minutes earlier and wake up 5 minutes before. Make it happen. Your brain will be smart enough to understand that you want this. But if you don't teach your brain what you really need, then it's going to feel lazy all the time. It's going to say to you, okay, no, let's sleep a little bit more. Let's do this later. And you start procrastinating over and over again. This is not what we want, right? We want to be a non-negotiable person. Okay? This is non-negotiable. I want to learn English, and set your goals clearly. It is important to have some quotes sometimes that remind you why you want this, why you want to learn English, and how do you see yourself in the future if you knew English. How do you see yourself in the future? How would you see yourself in the future if you knew English? Because sometimes we just think it's just a dream that we will never come true. But the fact that everything is possible, you can do this. I have seen students that they didn't know anything about it, but they wanted to learn the language, and then I saw their progress. It's very beautiful to see that you just give in and then you just do what you have to do with passion, with love. But remember, they have to be little steps, baby steps. So just begin with 5 minutes in the morning, and then you will say, oh, how about 5 more minutes at noon? Usually when you have your lunch, when you're resting a little bit or drinking some tea, you can listen to something in English. And then you start recreating this little habit, progressively. That's what we need, okay? And remember that mistakes are part of this. I have to be honest, I was kind of scared to create videos talking in English 100% in my videos, at least for some of them, because I am a teacher. Probably if I commit any mistake and there's someone else like, hey, you commit a mistake, okay, it's fine. And I say, okay, what about it? What's the problem? I'm learning with you. I decided to be a teacher, but I'm a student forever. And I keep learning this language. I keep improving. And I really appreciate when I'm speaking with some native speakers, American native speakers, or maybe from other countries that they speak English as their first language, and they can help me correcting some mistakes. That's really helpful. So thank you for that. And yeah, I think I'm really passionate about this, and that's why when you are learning the language, you don't feel like you're spending a lot of time on it. Especially if you start with little steps, and then you will realize that you felt like you were not spending a lot of time. You were like, oh my God, I was having fun. I like reading this book. I like listening to this kind of music. I like to watch this TV series at least for 15 minutes a day in English. And everything counts. So please start now. Create a little plan, only for 5 minutes, maybe 5 minutes in the morning, and then you just say, okay, 5 minutes in the afternoon, and then 5 minutes before going to bed. Maybe going to bed, you can listen to some podcasts in English, some affirmations, some things that make you feel like you can do it. So this is your time. Aquí con la Ticholina. Don't forget, keep shining. Bye. You can do this. Remember.